Welcome to the Future Ready Center for Aviation and Manufacturing.
Today we welcomed in a number of our WPS administrators, school districts from around the South Central region, and business and industry partners for a conversation around the manufacturing pathway and how we can continue to expand that down to the middle school level and through the high school. We had bigger local districts like Mays and Andover that were here, a group traveled from Hutch, Clearwater, Cheney. We invited kind of near and far to come in and learn about this, hopefully just trying to expand the pathway in order to meet the workforce demands. On the panel discussion, we had Dr. Ben Proctor, who's the Deputy Commissioner for KSDE. We had Dr. Scott Lucas, who's the Vice President of Aviation at WSU Tech, and we had Michelle Gifford, who's Head of HR at Textron.
Kids have so much talent and ability, and they all do. And it's just helping them find that along the way. And I think that's where those partnerships come in really handy to say, here's the types of things that are out there for them.
That partnership between USD 259, WSU Tech, and the state of Kansas to create that curriculum has also been instrumental to that. So as that rolls out across the state and into more schools.
Students, when they graduate high school, they're career ready. They can go work for our employer partners right away as soon as they graduate. It doesn't have to be that way. We like exploration classes. We want them to be able to explore manufacturing pathways, but there can be a balance. It doesn't have to be one or the other. There can be options.
We had Robin and Michelle from FlightWorks Alabama share the We Build It Better curriculum with everybody.
We Build It Better is a 7-module curriculum. It can last a semester or a year. And basically, the premise is it gives students hands-on activities with a lot of careers. So when they get to high school, they can help better choose the paths that they want to go.
So the careers may be tools, it may be Raspberry Pis and programming, it can be electricity, it can be workplace safety. So whatever that career pathway that they're interested in, this program will expose them to it. And our goal is to basically plant that seed that as a middle school student, I can also invent and innovate products.
Our hope is as kids get into these classes in middle school, they can get excited about taking the next classes in high school and then understand what the manufacturing industry is all about. We had manufacturers from Hutchinson along with Hutchinson Public Schools and Hutchinson Community College all here today in Wichita. Why do we do that? We do that because they need to partner together to solve their workforce problems just like we do. And it's all, South Central Kansas is all one ecosystem when it comes to manufacturing. So we hope we get We Build It Better in more classrooms and more kids excited about their future.
I was just talking to Michelle Gifford from Textron, and I said, you know, 5 years ago, certainly 10 years ago, we would have never thought about how much and how important it is to put resources from both industry and from post-secondary into the K-12 system. And now we're really doing so much more. And industry is pouring in resources and engaging with K-12 just as post-secondary is.
What is it that we can do to provide better resources and connect kids to those opportunities?
I want to thank all of you that are in the classrooms that are developing that talent that we're going to see. I want to thank industry for reaching into K-12 and helping all of us work on this very critical thing that we call building a talent pipeline.
We're all working in the same direction, and if we can align resources, one of the hopes we have after today is that we can host a training here on the We Build It Better curriculum that will in turn drive down costs instead of sending people to Alabama to get trained. If we do it here, work together as partner districts, we can meet the needs of the kids in the community better.